Good morning, my friends. Welcome to class. Let's get started. This is Foundations of English 9 for Friday, the 11th of September, 2020. Today is all about reflection. So today is the anniversary of September 11th, 2001. We will take a moment of silence for that in just a minute. And then we're going to look at activity 10, which is a reflection assignment, and we will talk about your independent work. So first, let's observe a moment of silence for September 11th, 2001, and all of the people who died. All right, activity number 10. So there are 3 questions in activity 10 where you're going to reflect on the reading process that we've done so far. So to reflect and go back, we have looked at one article for the last few weeks. We have looked at specific vocabulary words. We talked about the research process. I've had you rate your knowledge of words before you read and after you read. I've had you make predictions about the article by looking at headings and looking at the subtitle. I've had you go back to those predictions and see which ones were right. I've had you look in depth at how the author develops their arguments through topic sentences and look at how they build the idea of deliberate practice, which you talked about yesterday in your collaborative assignment in classroom. So all of those things are about one article. Now, traditionally, you might have just been given an article, told to read it, and then answer some questions afterwards. So this is probably a little bit different than how you've done this in the past. So what I'm asking you to do in this assignment is to really think about how that process worked for you. We took 2 full weeks to read one article. Now, I also read it to you, and you heard it a couple of times because we read a couple of paragraphs before we read the whole thing to preview it and make some predictions. So you've had a lot of time and a lot of passes through the same article. So first, how is that different than how you've approached text in the past? What ways has your reading and understanding of the text improved as a result of what we've done? So be specific here. If you had read this article, if I just assigned it to you and then asked you some questions about it, how would that have been different for you? And then how can you use these strategies in other classes? How can you use the things that we did, looking at vocabulary words, talking about the big ideas, making predictions, looking at headings, all those kinds of things, revisiting your predictions, looking at topic sentences, developing ideas and how the author uses evidence. How can you use that in other classes as well? So you're going to answer those questions. It's a fairly short assignment because you have a few more things to do today as well. You have your 3rd book of knowledge in ReadWorks for this article set. You have a chess verification, so the 6 tutorials for this week, and then the quiz. And finally, you have your quizzes on prefixes, and we'll take that during class today. I'll also be posting a survey that is due on Monday for your classwork about how class is going for you so far, how much time things are taking, if you feel like it's too much work or not enough work, if you feel like it's above your level or below your level or right at your level, what things we can improve about the live class, all kinds of questions like that. So I need you to answer that by Monday, but I'm putting it up today so that you have a chance to look through that if today is easier for you than Monday. Good luck on your quizzes, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you on Monday.